Hey, call me Shape. And today's video is titled, Black Men Demand King Treatment. And if black women don't do it, white women will. Let's get right into it.
So y'all do know that it's easier for a woman to spoil a man than for a man to spoil a woman. So why y'all not doing it? It's literally so simple. And don't talk to me nothing about no money, because it don't even take money to spoil a man. You fix that man a sandwich, oh, he gonna love you. I'm talking about put a little bit of lettuce, tomato, dress it up a little bit, you know, put a little extra to it. Oh, he gonna love you. When that man get in that shower, wash that man back for him. Lay his clothes out for him when he get out. They fresh, they ready. Socks, drawers, all love it. You see how that was free? Rub his feet, free. Give him a little massage, free. And if you got some money, you ought to not be saying nothing at all. Pay for that man haircut, put a little gas in that man car too. The new game coming out. You know he like to play the game. Buy that man that new game that's coming out. You know he like to dress. Give him a little graphic tee or something. Get him a little hat, a little snapback. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what to do, so why you ain't doing it? And then we be the one, we be picking. Oh, I want this, I want that, I want this, I want that. Okay, he wants stuff too. He like to be spoiled too. And if you get a little too mad and talking about what you ain't finna do, I ain't finna buy that, I ain't finna do that, okay. And what one woman won't do, another one will too. Remember that. So,
Amen. And guess what? We got some black women on board on this too, okay? In fact, I found a few black women that agree with this. I know it's not clickbaity, okay? It's just some black women refuse to believe that we're actually deserve treatment like this. But the key thing is it's free, right? What is it going to really cost you to show a man a little appreciation, a little reciprocation, okay? And trust me, as men, we reciprocate this type of thing. You give us good energy, we give you good energy back, okay? Back rubs and put our clothes out and I just... This makes me really happy, okay? And I actually found another video of a black woman talking about this. Let's see what she has to say about it.
If you have a good man and you care about making him happy, you need to know that sex is an expression of love. It is not a gift. It is not a romantic gesture. And men need romance too. I feel like a lot of the times in relationships, men start off romantic. They start off taking you on dates, giving you thoughtful gifts and everything. But because women are conditioned to only care about their needs in a relationship, we forget, like, if somebody's giving and giving and giving and not getting anything in return, that's not going to make them want to keep giving. They're going to stop eventually. We like to say that men get comfortable and lazy in a relationship, but I really don't think it's that. I think that they really get tired of us not reciprocating the same energy. So you have to be thoughtful. If you know what his favorite breakfast place is, take him there without him having to, like, ask you or suggest it. Just take him there. You know what his favorite team is. Buy him tickets to a game. You know what his favorite meal is. Cook it and put on something that you know that he likes. Those thoughtful gestures go a long way.
Black men in the comments, I'm just curious. Black men, have you experienced this before? A girl being so thoughtful? Because this girl understands men. Yeah. A lot of women always complain, man, you start off strong, blah, blah, but then the minute you get us, you stop all that stuff. Yeah, you know why? Because y'all ain't returning it. Okay, so we trying to cut our losses, okay? I'm not going to keep taking you out to expensive dates and wine and dine you, and you just showing up doing what every other girl does. Listen, if we're going to be here for each other and make each other's lives more enjoyable that we're together than apart, then we got to do something that we both can't give each other or we both can't get without each other. Okay? And so that little gawk 3000 goes a long way. Well, black men in the comments, I really want to hear this. Do a lot of black women do this? Are you experiencing this with black women? I really want to know. Have I ever been treated this way by a black woman before? Slightly. I've had the cooking, making breakfast. Haven't really had too many rubs, back rubs. I never really asked for them, but, it wasn't never really offered. So, I'm not really fully experienced in this particular place, but I would love it. I would love it, right? And, I think it's funny because, if you see this in action, you look and you say to yourself, man, that's exactly what I'm talking about. And it don't cost you nothing. It's free. It's like support, right? It's like supporting your friend's business. It don't cost you nothing to like, to subscribe, support your people, okay? But check out this girl as she attempts to feed her man in the car, right? And it says POV, when you provide like a man, you get king treatment. I like the way that sounds.
Good?
A little bit.
This pancake is like deteriorating. Give about a half, bro. Piece of bacon.
Babe, what do I look like? I can't even reach. What else you want? You want some water?
Yes. Won't bite a pancake.
Open wide. Choo-choo!
Yo.
Now that's a nurturing woman, right? That's she's having fun serving you. Fellas, this is what it looks like. Black women, pay attention, okay? Shout out to the black woman earlier on in the video that clearly understands the mission, all right? This lady is executing it. So it's one thing to know what to do. This is example of executing it. These are the little things no one talks about. The smiling, the laughter, the having a good time. She's a natural nurturer. And I've dated a Spanish girl like this, my longest relationship ever, right? I won't lie, I was with a Spanish woman, but it wasn't because she was Spanish, it's because she was just so nurturing like this. This girl used to cook me food and give me the Gawk Gawk 3000 underneath the table, our table, in our living room. She'd make the food, lay it on the table, drinks, everything. You want anything else? No, okay. She's like, how about some dome? How about some brains while you eat? And I don't know if you've ever got brains when you ate before, but it's hard to focus on the food, man. I want to just say, yo, get your ass from underneath the table, girl, and bend over. Okay? But this type of treatment, man, this is what we long for. Women, if you want to understand how to keep a man, this is how you keep a man, okay? No excuses. This is exactly what you have to do.
When I'm in love, like, I genuinely want to take care of my man. I want to shower with you every night and rub your back. I want to cook for you. I want to rub your feet. I want to touch you exactly how you want to be touched. I want to affirm you. Like, I just want to feed my man mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually. I just want to be there for him in every way that I can to make him a better man. And I don't do all of this because I want something in return. I do this simply because I want to, because I love my man. And I know people gonna be like, well, do he do that for you? Da, 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 da. You think I'm gonna do half of that shit for a nigga that don't do nothing for me? Be fucking for real. But that's just the thing. Like, I'm just such a lover girl, and I really honor who I'm with. Of course, it's gonna be reciprocated. We gotta be equally yoked, but that's just the way I love, and that's just the way I move. Maybe I'm just a hopeless romantic. I don't know.
I can get down with it though, right? This is an attractive black girl. So look, there's different girls that understand this. Not just one, there's a couple. But for the black women that don't understand it, listen up, okay? This is how you do it. Now, not everybody is going to be as good as these women, right? There are going to be some haters. Now, I played a video from the girl earlier. Her name is the Gloria B. Shout out to the Gloria B. I'm going to put her link to her TikTok in the description. But someone commented on her post and it said, ain't nothing sassy about a man being appreciated and spoiled too. And I gotta agree with her. All right? Ain't nothing sassy about that. We love it. Okay? And let her respond to that comment.
Spoil and cater to your man. I've been saying it and I'm gonna keep on saying it. So why y'all not doing it? Because it's free. I'm telling you. Motivate and encourage him. Free. Show some appreciation. Free. Compliments. Free. Consideration. Free. Be his cheerleader. Have his back. Free. Loyalty. If he lost it out today, make sure he know that he ain't gonna lose you too. Free. Listen to him. Talk to him with respect. Free. Be quiet and watch the game with him. Free. If he got hair, wash his hair. Rub his head. Rub his beard. And that's just light stuff. Listen, if you really want to be some pressure, get him tickets to see his favorite team play. You know he like the grill. Buy him that Blackstone. Let him come home to a home-cooked meal. Buy him some cologne. Surprise him to a day out at the gun range. And if you really want to do a little razzle-dazzle, get him that lift kit. Now, I know I lost y'all with some of that. And some of these things ain't even about spoiling a man. It's about treating your partner well, tending to them, loving on them as he loves on you. This ain't slavery, baby. It's an honor.
It's an honor. This ain't slavery. Yeah, a lot of women think being a wife is slavery. No, baby. No, I thought you said you're romantic. Where's your romance at? Oh, you are a romantic receiver, but you're not a romantic giver. You like when a man's romantic, giving you a bunch of gifts and stuff and having you open up stuff. But when it comes time for you to give it to him in return, crickets. In fact, I dated a girl like that who we shared the same birthday. I know when she sees this video, she's like, "You're talking about me." But here, I'm giving you credit, girl. So if you ever see this video, I'll give you credit. And you might not see this video because I put out a lot of videos, all right? But in the event that you see it, this is a black girl. One of the most attractive women I've ever dated, okay? Black woman. She was a model. She approached and she chased me. Okay, I understand men don't receive that a lot, but I get it all the time, all right? And we had the same birthday. And after dating a girl with the same birthday as me, I will never date a girl with the same birthday as me, okay? Because it's almost impossible for people to be selfless on their birthday. Okay, and that's exactly what both of us needed to do because when it's our birthday, we both need to get each other something. Anyway, long story short, I got her a bunch of stuff. And what did she get me? Nada. Okay? This was a beautiful black woman. So, but she didn't see videos like this. She didn't know any better. And that's why we're not together. And she's actually one of the few women that I've ever broke up with. In fact, I didn't really officially broke up with her. I just ghosted her. Yeah. And she got the message. She couldn't believe it, okay? And to be honest with you, it's one of the most alpha moments of my life to walk away from that, and that's before I even knew about the red pill. Now, not everybody's alpha. Okay, you're going to have some men that push back, like this white fellow here, who think that if you want a woman to treat you good, if you want king treatment, which a lot of men or women would say it's called princess treatment, right, as a way to throw a pejorative in there, but ultimately, we just want to be treated right. But, you know, some men don't view it. So let's see what this jerk-off has to say.
Why do so many men nowadays want princess treatment? Ladies, welcome to the Daddy Academy. And this is the thing about men who want princess treatment, okay? They're hearing the right messaging online, okay, but they're just internalizing the message wrong. They're men who have been hurt by women in the past. And instead of taking accountability and saying, you know what, I could have done this better. I wasn't truly my masculine. Let me work on my purpose, getting to the best version of myself so then I could pursue women in a healthier way, a more effective way. They're essentially saying, I want to do all this work, get to be super successful, and then women are all going to come to me and going to chase me because I'm the prize, right? You're not the prize, dude, okay? Women are the prize. You are the man. Okay, every guy, you want to be the fucking man. You're not the prize, okay? You're not the princess, okay? You're the man. And what do men do? Men, when you're the fucking man, you take what you want. You take action. You pursue the women that you want. When you're a successful guy, you are going to have more options. That is true. But you look at the options, choose the woman that, you know, is standing out to you, and you pursue her. You take her on the nice dates. You communicate effectively and with a masculine intent, and you pursue that relationship. The dating roles are still the same regardless of how successful a man is. All right, so ladies, if you're talking to a guy who's an athlete, who's like, you know, famous in some capacity, it's like he should still be pursuing you the same way. It's not you worshiping the ground that he walks on. He still needs to pursue you and show you with his actions and his words that he has chosen you and he is pursuing you to a relationship or to whatever it ends up being. Like, you know, not everything works out, but at least is treating you right. Because ladies, if you give a man princess treatment and you're worshiping the ground that he walks on, he does not truly deep down respect you, okay? You're a fan. In his mind, going, she's a fan, and he'll hook up with you, he'll pretend like he is, and then dump you. He'll hook up with you, pretend like he's serious, and then he'll dump you. You want to force a man to take you out, to do all the right things. Don't just go straight to his house the first time just because he's successful or whatever. Like, make him take you out and treat you right. And a high-value guy, a true high-value guy, not just what they say online, high-value guy, will have a lot of respect for a woman who has boundaries like that. Okay? So don't give a man princess treatment. Don't put him like super on this pedestal, because at the end of the day, regardless of how successful a guy is, he needs to be the man and do things the right way. Why do so many...
This is an example of a beta bitch. Dudes like this, their girls run them. Run them. With all this is what a man's supposed to do. This is what a man's supposed to do. Ah. These people never question anything. They never question anything. Oh, he talks about, oh, if you got a man, you have all these options. You pursue the one you really want. My friend, how would I get to pick which one I really want if none of them give me king treatment? If they all waiting for me to spoil them, if I got 10 girls that are interested in me and I got to spoil all of them, how do I know which one I want? They all look like a bill to me. Okay? And he's talking about, oh, well, you know, a man is not the prize, the woman's is the prize. Oh. Yeah, because he worships pussy. He puts pussy on a pedestal. I don't. That's why a lot of women love black men, because we got the real masculinity, okay? A lot of white men, I'm going to keep it real with you, bro. I ain't trying to, you know, respect out to the white men, but, you know, there's a group of white men that be doing some weird shit, man. I'm just saying, they be doing weird shit. A lot of cross-dressers are white men, right? A lot of cross-dressers are white men, right? Even some Klan men, right? They're the man in the Klan, right? Oh, you're Klan. I hate blacks. Found out that he was a cross-dresser. He was a beta bitch too, okay? These dudes out here, they do anything for women. This is why he's online. If you look at all the comments he's getting on his TikTok, it's all from women. All from women cherishing him. Guys, if you look at my community, you see any women in the community? You see some. You see some married women, right? You're not going to see a bunch of women in the community like, hell yeah, because I'm not telling them what they want to hear. This guy is one of those manipulative fucks that'll tell a girl exactly what she wants to hear. He'll worship them, and he got nothing really to offer. This will never be a man's man, okay? Never be a man's man, okay? And I know some solid white boys out there. The ones that come to mind is like Leonardo DiCaprio. He will never do no goofy shit like this. Right? These dudes can't hold a candle to Leonardo DiCaprio. But a lot of you white boys, I got to call a spade a spade. Y'all not the most masculine men we've ever seen. Most of the white boys I know, they look at me as I'm more masculine than them. They tell me that black men just have that natural swagger, that confidence. Right? They listen to hip hop to try to learn a thing or two about how to deal with women. Right? We don't listen to rock to learn how to be a man. A lot of these dudes are corny. I even see some of these corny dudes in my comments trying to talk shit. But they're pussies and they know it. Anyway, back to what we were talking about. This is another example of how you treat a man. Not the bullshit he was talking about. This is how you treat a man. I want you to just watch. Okay, I can't play the audio because they got some music in the background. And you know me, I'm masculine. And I want to make sure I get that monetization. So I can't be playing no music. Okay, look at that. Now, I don't agree with what she's feeding him. She's feeding him fast food. Okay, but the fact that she puts a napkin on his shirt, she dips the nuggets in the sauce and places it in his mouth. I can't hate on that, man. I can't hate on that, man. That's some good treatment there, right? The only difference is I want something a lot healthier. Now here's another girl that embodies what I'm talking about. Okay, and unfortunately, I couldn't find any videos of black women serving a black man like this. Okay, I can only find videos of black women talking that talk. Okay, and my assumption is most black women are not like the woman I just showed. Okay, but here's an example of a woman who might be white, might be Spanish, I don't know. But let's just listen to hear how she decided to treat her man, give him king treatment.
Today is all about my man. So I decided to be more intentional with my time today to make sure he knows he's still appreciated. So I had to get everything done by the time he got out of work. And I made him a really big lunch. But even though I specifically told him not to come string him off the work, he still did. And ruined the entire surprise. So of course I was annoyed. But today's all about him. So I pushed my attitude to the side. And I wanted to surprise him with a movie. But somehow with his eyes closed, he guessed the movie I was searching for. And then I surprised him with his favorite ice cream. And my plan was to give him a full body massage. But...
You're gonna feed you ice cream? But I told you I have to rub your feet. Alright, you're kind of ruining and, defeating the purpose of a you day.
Finished the movie, I wanted to give him a little self-care moment, so I shaped up his beard a little bit, and he thought he had to mansplain how to use a damn blade. Like, he's so dramatic. But he realized I was doing a good job, so he let me continue. And my man's love language is physical touch, so I made sure to give him 1,000 kisses today. And to end the night, we like to talk. To make sure we're both feeling heard in our relationship, we like asking each other questions from Therapy Jeff's page. And I don't know about you guys, but deep conversations give me butterflies, so then we did adult things. Good night, cuties.
She did adult things, okay? I'm assuming she's a Spanish girl. She gave me Latina vibes. And this is exactly the vibe I had when I dated this Spanish girl. But this is way before TikTok. This is back in 2010, and but she gave me great treatment, right? She told you, go call 3000 underneath the table. Couldn't complain about that, all right? I remember, and I said this in other videos, I would have a friend come over. They would come over, we'll talk. She'll make food for both of us. We'll eat. She'll come out, deliver our food, serve us like it's a restaurant, serving us like it's a restaurant. Plates, drinks, you want anything else? Okay, take everything away, clean it all up. And I will never forget the one time one of my good friends, he came over and he asked me, he was like, bro, how did you train her how to do this? Like, how did you teach her? And I'm like, I didn't train her. I didn't teach her. She came like this way. And a lot of Spanish women, they were raised to serve men. Okay, and so I could appreciate that from them. Now, here's a white girl that talks about the same kind of thing. Let's see what she has to say.
Okay, let's talk about the equivalent of princess treatment for a guy. I would call this king treatment. And I'm pretty confident that every guy I've been in a real relationship with, I've treated like a freaking king. So in my opinion, here are 3 things that I think men would consider king treatment. The first is physical attention, meeting his physical needs regularly and initiating them and keeping it exciting. The second is acts of service, like helping him run his errands, maybe get his car detailed, or like make him food, like just take care of your man. And then the third is making sure that his ego is boosted, like hype him up, let him know that he's killing it, let him know that you're proud to be with him and that like he's the only man for you. This is king treatment, but not every man deserves it, okay? So if you're a man who wants to be treated like a king, you need to act like a king. And I'm making a part 2 for how men you should be doing this, okay, to deserve this.
Okay, now, one thing I want to take away from this video that I really like, that she said that you need to stroke his ego, boost his ego. That is so valuable as a woman. As a man, we go through a whole day receiving hate, backlash, no praise. The last thing we want to come home to is a woman that's giving us more hate, backlash, right? We don't want that, okay? Praise us. Praise us. I would never date a girl who's not good at complimenting. Right? Who don't want to show her man that, yo, you the ish, right? Because the reality of it is, I won't lie. This is some real stuff. We're going to talk about some real stuff here. One of the most valuable things that I've taken away from every relationship, from every girl I've ever dated, were some of the kind things they've said to me. They have stuck with me. All these women from my past, a lot of them would say 1 or 2 things that I would say to myself, I'm like, yeah, that's me. That's me. I'm him. Okay? And to this day, I think when I'm having a hard time, I think about some of the things that they say. Right? And I'm like, man, it makes me feel better. Right? That's why I have the ego I have. People trying to figure out, like, why you got the ego? Because it's all the wonderful things girls have said to me over the years. I don't forget them things. So ladies, you could give a man a gift for a lifetime by stroking his ego, by boosting his ego. Men, I would suggest you never date a girl that has a hard time complimenting you. Because we know a lot of women have no problem criticizing you, right? They're quick to criticize and they're slow to praise. If I see a girl, she could have everything in the world, but if she's quick to criticize and slow to praise, I won't date her. Now, this girl said something interesting. She said that only certain men deserve king treatment. Only certain men deserve king treatment. I'm curious as to why you would date a man that doesn't deserve king treatment. Okay, that's besides the point. But she decided that she's in part 2 of her video, which we're about to watch now. She's going to explain why, some men don't deserve king treatment. Okay, and I don't really agree with everything she had to say. So let's take a listen and then we're going to respond.
Okay, this is part 2 for men wanting their own version of the princess treatment, which I'm calling king treatment. See the previous video. But men who want to be treated like a king need to act like a king. And here's how. The first, and this should go without saying, men, you have to be loyal. Like, I do not want to see your name under other girls' photos. I don't want to go to your following list and see a bunch of hoes. I want you off the apps. I don't want to see other girls' names pop up on your phone. I know when you get a DM and you flip your phone over, that's another girl. Like, this instantly gives me disloyal energy, and you're not getting king treatment from me. You're getting the bare minimum. The second is be romantic. Oh my God, when a guy is romantic, like sending sweet texts, or you pick up flowers when you come to see me, or you plan really romantic dates. When a man is romantic and loyal, I'll fall on my knees for you, babe. And the third is A man who's a king is a provider, and he deserves king treatment. I'm not saying you have to be a millionaire, but you have ambition, you have a job, you have stable career. Like, you can at the very least provide yourself with a home and a car and food. You know what I mean? If you're a loyal, romantic provider, you deserve all the king treatment from me. I can't wait for you guys to come for me in the comments on this one.
Yeah, we're going to come for you, baby. We're going to come for you. Here's a problem, right? Here's a problem. And this is why, and this is a white woman, this is why the white guy was talking the way he talks, because this is the exact type of girl that will be controlling him. Okay? Controlling him. Let's talk about the words that we're using. We said king treatment, right? Last time I checked, kings had concubines. They had harems. You talking about being loyal? A man's loyalty has nothing to do with being sexually monogamous to his woman. No king has ever been sexually monogamous to one woman. Ever. Okay? The queen was a king's bitch. Shout out to Patrice O'Neal, okay? All these women out here, like her, are feminists, okay? At heart, right? They got feminist software and programming. And they've convinced the man that a man must be loyal to them and loyal to them only. Mind you, this girl might have had threesomes, trains, orgies back in the day. You have no idea. I went to school. I'm going to tell you something. Where I went to school at, man, Montclair State University. Oh, yeah. I was in a fraternity. I knew some sorority girls, and some of the wildest girls I knew looked just like her. Wild. I knew a girl that looked just like her that slept with 13 of my brothers. I'm going to say it to you again, 13 of my brothers. Okay? And she's married right now. Yeah. Okay? And you think she didn't talk like this girl? Very arrogant, demanding. She will give you what you want as long as you give her what she wants. And that is control. That is providing for her romance, right? She's only going to give you what you want on the condition you give her what she wants. Okay? And this is very masculine of a woman. She wants you to pursue her. Let her know that she's the only one. Why? Why? Why would I do such a thing? If I'm so valuable, if I could protect and provide for you, I'm a king according to you. Why is the king kissing your ass? Doesn't make any sense. That's why it doesn't happen. Okay? There's a girl going viral right now being mad at Future. Oh, you mistreat me. You try to play with me, play in my face. You've been smashing me for 5 years, and this is how you treat me? Girl, you were just another one of them. People understand that when you're a successful man, you can't kick girls off of you. That's how many girls are throwing themselves on you. Yeah. But girls can't fathom it because in a girl's mind, and this is girls' logic, of the man I want to only be with him and only want to be with him. They say that even though they have a huge notch count, they got a huge body count, but they always talk about, I only want to be with him, I only want to be with him. Yeah, you only want to be with him for the moment, and if that doesn't work out, you'll quickly divorce and move on to someone else. So a lot of these girls, they're not Proverb 31 women, where they only had one body, and that body is their man. Right? A lot of these girls talking about being loyal. Who you loyal? You only loyal to one man at a time. That don't count. The loyalty that I think is real impressive is that if you are a virgin and you marry a man and he's the only one that ever cracked your cheeks, he's the only one ever seen you nude, he's the only one that had you bent over, he's the only one that had you on your knees going gawk, gawk, gawk 3,000. A lot of these girls would, if they even have thought about preserving their chastity, guess what? They're on their knees blowing men, you know what I'm saying, as a concession for, oh, I won't give up my JJ, but you can get some head. They thought they could outsmart the game. You didn't outsmart people like me. I know people like you very well, baby girl. So that's not king's treatment. That actually is beta male bitch treatment. And a man, like, I'm going to just show his face, his goofy face one more time. Where's this goofy dude? Oh, look at this goofy dude. Look at this goofy dude one more time. Look at this goofy dude, right? This dude right here would obsess over this girl right here. Okay, in fact, she might be out of his league, to be honest with you. She might be out of his league. And that's why he talks like this, because he's trying to impress her. A girl like this, guys, I don't know if you have, but I got a girl like this on my notch, right? A couple. Okay? I'm just keeping it real with you. And at her beauty level, I got girls even better than her, honestly. Okay? But that's just my take on it. Women, I want you to understand we want king treatment. I don't let you determine what a king is. I'm going to tell you what a king is. And honestly, if you look historically, Genghis Khan and these dudes, they had thousands of women. And if you think that living in modern times, 2025 now, that we're going to throw that all away from some controlling, conniving bitch like you, you done lost your goddamn mind. Anyway, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Channel is blowing up. I appreciate you guys. Check out some of my other videos, and I'll see you over there.